Okay, so in this video we're going to go through exchange rates. Exchange rates are the scenario of accommodating when you're invoicing in multiple currencies. By standard, out of the box, colleague will come assuming that your base rate is pound sterling. However, you do have the means to be able to request for an alternative base rate. So you just have to raise that during the course of your implementation of Colleague 7 if you want a different currency to be your base rate currency. As standard, it will be pound sterling. Just to take a step back, your currency is actually listed and in a position where you can add to those currencies within lookups. So under lookups within currency codes, you'll have your different currencies that are listed within here. And what you can do is obviously add any new lookups within here specifying the currency, and it will be included in your currency code list. Also to note that against currencies, you can specify whether or not the currency is to be included in the currency code drop-down list, which is available against a placement when you're specifying the currency that's associated with that placement. So if you do not want all of the currencies to be listed and only want specific currencies that you are keen to reference, and the other ones are more perhaps more on a future or potential basis, then you can choose to have those currencies removed visibly from the currency code list by using this option, allow selection. You also have include in reporting and include detail in reporting, and these are related to the back office reports that are run and that obviously utilize those currencies as part of that reporting. Going back to exchange rates, so within the admin area you have exchange rates here. Availability to this area is on the basis of a user group permission, but assuming that you have access to exchange rates, what you can do, again, your base exchange rate being pound will just be a value of 1, and your other currencies will have an exchange rate, and that's the exchange rate to convert back to pound sterling. So it's whatever rates you want to add here at a periodic basis. So to add a new rate, you would hit add new rates, and then you've got the option of entering the exchange rate here. So if we put 0.89 and then hit save, and then what that will do is it will add the exchange rate to the exchange rates area, and you will see that you have an audit trail of all the different exchange rates and when they were created. Now what you then need to do is set the exchange rate to be active. So when the invoice generation process, which we'll get to, runs through, it will take the active exchange rates of that currency. So it's based on whatever is set as active. So when you create a new exchange rate, just make sure that you, whatever active exchange rate you want to assign on creating invoices, that's been assigned as the active rate, and that will be set within there. The only other point to mention is that you've got an option to delete rates. You can't delete the active, but you can delete historical rates or delete new rates that haven't been set to active. And ultimately that covers exchange rates within Colleague 7.